Good afternoon, everybody. We apologize for the delay in our live stream here from Howell High School. We're having technical difficulties. We are back up and running. We're back up and running, and the Rebels are out running to a 16-9 lead here in the first quarter. Under a minute to play. Again, this is Howell High School's live coverage of Shore Conference girls basketball. Today, the Rebels are taking on the Patriots of Freehold Township in a divisional pod matchup. Starting tonight for the Rebels were senior Mackenzie Bruno, senior Cassie Conti, senior Caitlin Gresco, senior Grace Leary, and junior Mackenzie Green. Again, sorry for that delay. We are up live. Rebels are leading 16-9. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Three-pointer attempt by Freehold is off the mark. Rebounded by the Rebels. Bruno comes down with it. Just going to get it to Gresco up top. Gresco's going to slow it down. They're going to hold for the last shot of the first quarter. Gresco driving to the hoop. Ball is deflected, goes out of bounds. 3.4 to go on the clock here in the first quarter. Enough time for the Rebels to catch and get a good shot off, get a good look here. Ball inbounded to Green, gets it to Conti. Conti fires a three, gets it to go at the buzzer. Wow, huge three-pointer there by the senior. And she is fouled. See if Conti can complete that rare 4-point play. Big basket there by the senior at the end of the first quarter. And Conti connects. So at the end of the first quarter, the score is your Howell Rebels 20, Freehold Township 9. We are back here live with second quarter action from Howell High School. On the floor for the Rebels is Green, Bruno, Conti, Gresco, and DeStefano. Township with the ball, drives to the hoop, doesn't go, rebounded by DeStefano. Stefano's going to bring it up, kicks it over to Conti. Conti's trying to get it to Gresco. Gresco does a good job fighting to maintain possession. Gets it to Conti. Conti to DeStefano. DeStefano drives. Doesn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds off of Township, so that means the Rebels will be inbounding from underneath their own basket. Gresco inbounds. Gets it to Green. Green to Gresco. Gresco fires a three, and that's good. Township back down the other way. Tries to respond to the three of their own. Doesn't go. Ball out of bounds off the Rebels. Township set to inbound. Gets it in. Drive to the basket. No good. Rebound by the Rebs. Gresco with it now. Crosses half court. Gresco driving, kicks to Conti. Shot won't go. Rebound by the Patriots. 6:50 to go here in the game. Rebels leading 23-9. Drives to the hoop, lefty layup, gets the roll to go. 23-11 now. DeStefano with the ball on the right side. Leaves it for Conti. Conti goes back to DeStefano. Ball's gonna go out of bounds off the Rebels. Township will inbound in front of their own bench. Drives to the hoop. Gets the ball inbounds, and looks like we're gonna have a technical foul here called against the Rebels. I think that one's gonna go on Coach Santo Pietro. Didn't agree with the last call, thought there should have been an offensive foul called. It wasn't called, and the ref hit him with a tee. So 2 free throws coming up here for the Patriots. First free throw is off the mark. Gets the second free throw to go. So now scores 23-14. Rebels leading. 6:08 to go here in the second quarter. Township set to inbound from half court. Ball's inbounded, swung over to the left side. Now back up top. Drives, kicks it back out. Township trying to set up their offense here. Finds some space, drives to the hoop, is rejected. Township comes down with it and gets the layup. Great defensive play. The Rebels just couldn't get the rebound. Nice block down there. I think that was by Gresco. Gresco with it, gets it to Bruno. Bruno's shot doesn't go. Hustle play to try to keep it in bounds, but Township comes down with it. All the way to the hoop. Can't get the roll. Rebounded by Township. Kick to the corner. Baseline jumper is good. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here taken by the Rebels. It's going to be a full timeout with 5:18 to go here in the first half. The score is Howell 23, Freehold Township 18. We are back from our timeout that was taken by the Rebels. 5:18 to go here in the first half. Scores Howell 23, Township 18. Bruno with it. Gets it to a cutting Gresco. Gresco still with it. Over to Conti. Finds Bruno in the corner. Kicks it back to Leary. Looks like the Rebels want to slow it down here, get back to their offense. A lot of cutting, looking for those open shots. Conti with it, gets it to Gresco. Gresco for Green. Green little step back jumper. Won't go. Rebounds by Township. They bring it back the other way now across half court. Bruno out on defense. Kicks back to the corner. Open look for a three. Three-pointer is good. Rebel lead now down to 2. 23-21, under 4 minutes to go. Kicks over to Gresco. Gresco with the three. Won't go. Rebound, battles for it. It's on the ground. Township's going to come down with it. Township comes back the other way, across midcourt. Kicked over to the wing. Swinging the ball around the top. And Gresco gets her hand in there and takes the ball away on a nice little steal. Gets it to Leary. Leary comes down, drives to the hoop. Lefty layup, gets the roll to go. 25-21 Rebel lead. Nice little lefty layup there and finished by Leary. All started with the steal by Gresco down on the defensive end. Shot no good. Fighting for the rebound, ball went out of bounds off the Rebels. Township set to inbound from under their own basket. Inbounded out to the wing. Drive to the basket. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Conti. She's going to bring it up the left side. Now takes it to the center. Kicks it over to Leary. Nice little pick and roll there. Gets the ball to Green. Green shot won't go. Rebounded by Township. 25-21. 2:25 to go here in the first half. Township swinging the ball. Open look at a three here. Doesn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. The ref's going to say it is out of bounds off of Township. So that's going to come back to the Rebels, who hold a 4-point lead with 2:10 to go here in the first half. Leary with the ball. Over to Bruno. Bruno goes to Gresco. Gresco drives, looks to get it back to Bruno. Ball goes out of bounds. Township down 4. Heads back across midcourt with the ball. They're going to swing it around the top. Gets to the ball to the corner. And we're going to have a traveling violation against Township. 1:30 to go here in the game. Rebels inbounding with a 4-point lead. Into the game now, the sophomore number 11, Avery Tonino. Conti with it out top. Gets it to Tonino. Tonino fires. Doesn't go. Out of bounds. Patriot ball. Just about a minute to go here in the first half. Rebels leading 25-21. Drive to the hoop. Gets it to go. Under a minute to play now. Rebels leading by 2. Leary with the ball. Gets it over to Conti. Conti finds Gresco. Gresco gets it to Tonino. Tonino tries to save it. Unfortunately, it goes right to a Township player. Comes back down the other way. Open three-pointer doesn't go. Another battle for the ball. And the refs say it went out of bounds off the Rebels. Ball is inbounded into the paint, drives to the hoop. They're going to say and one. She gets the basket to go, and they call the foul. All tied up at 25 with 25 seconds to go, and Township on the line shooting one. Free throw won't go. Rebounded by Bruno. Has the ball stolen as she attempts to get to Leary. Township shot won't go. And we're going to have a traveling called here against Township with 15 seconds to go in the first half. Has been action-packed, fast-paced, back and forth. Leary with it. Takes it to the hoop. Jumper in the lane. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Township. They're going to be satisfied just to let the clock run out on the first half. So at the end of the first half, the score is your Howell Rebels 25, Freehold Township Patriots 25. Fans, stick around for exciting second half action. We are back live here at Howell High School for Shore Conference Girls Basketball Pod matchup between the Freehold Township Patriots and your Howell Rebels. Scores tied 25-25 at the end of the first half, and we are set for action here in the second. Rebels are set to inbound. Underway here in the second half. Gresko gets it to Leary. Leary kicks it over to Green. Finds Conti at the top. Sends it over to Gresko. Gresko finds a cutting Green. Rebels are going to pull it back out, try to settle things down. Gresko with the ball. Gets it to Leary. Leary's going to drive. Shot attempt won't go. Fighting for it on the ground. We're going to go jump ball. That jump ball will go to Township. Township drives, gets it into the paint. A little confusion there as to what happened. Gresko went out of bounds, came back into bounds, reestablished herself, but the ref had blown the whistle. So he's going to give the ball to the Rebels. They're going to come down, gets it in the paint to Gresko. Gresko's shot won't go. Rebound by the Patriots. 6:50 to go here in the third. 25-25. Township with it now over in the corner. They're going to kick it back up top. And looks like they're just going to reset their offense here. Drive to the lane. Conti almost knocked it away. Township with it now back up top. Good defense by Leary. Drives to the basket, kicks it over to the corner. Open look at a three for Township, rattles it home. 28-25, 6 minutes to go here in the third. Conti with the ball up top, gets it over to Green. Green finds Bruno. Bruno drives, the shot doesn't go. Battle for it, and Township's going to come down with it. So they're coming back down on the offensive end, holding a 3-point lead. Step back jumper doesn't go. Rebounded by Gresko. Gresko comes down with it across half court, gets it to Bruno in the corner. Bruno gets it back to Gresko. Over to Conti. Conti with a 3-point attempt. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Township. Long pass ahead. Drive to the basket, and we're going to get a foul called here. Foul's going to go against the Rebels, so that's going to send the Patriots to the line for two. First free throw attempt is no good. Second is off the mark. Battle for the board. And Gresko comes down with it, gets it to Leary. Leary finds Conti. Sent over to Gresko, now back to Conti. Bruno with the ball. Gets it to Gresko at the top, over to Leary. Leary's going to drive, pulls it back out. Gresko with it, over to Bruno. Bruno finds Conti. Conti with the jumper. Doesn't go. Ball lands in the hands of the Patriots, and they're coming back the other way with a 3-point lead. 4:20 to go here in the game. Sorry, the third quarter. Drives to the hoop, no good. Battle for the ball, knocked away. Rebels have it, and looks like they called a double dribble against the Rebels. So Township's going to inbound from underneath their own basket with 4:08 to go here in the third. Entry pass. Gresko tries to take it away, just misses. Township comes down with an easy layup and extends their lead to 5. It's 30-25, 3:55 to go here in the third. Bruno has it, gets it in the paint to Gresko. Gresko's shot doesn't go, rebounded by Bruno. And it looks like they're going to say Bruno is out of bounds. Township has it, drive to the basket, the whistle, and one. Gets the layup to go and is fouled, so she's going to head to the free throw line for one. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by Gresko. We're going to have a foul called against the Patriots, so Gresko is going to be set to inbound. Gresko inbounds to Leary. Takes it up the right side. Finds Bruno at the top, and they're going to swing it all the way around. And it's back with Leary at the top. Drives to the hoop, finds Conti. Conti can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by the Patriots. Township with the drive to the lane and gets it to go. The Rebels are going to take a timeout with 2:47 to go here in the third. Township leading 34-25. We are back from a 30-second timeout taken by the Rebels. Rebels will inbound trailing 34-25, 2:47 to go here in the third. Ball is inbounded to Leary. She brings it up across midcourt. Finds Bruno. Bruno drives, kicks back to Gresko. Gresko drives, gives it back to Bruno. Bruno with a layup. Nice sequence there for the Rebels. 34-27, Township lead. Looks like the Rebels have changed up their defense a little bit here, trying to take away those drives and easy layups by the Patriots. And we're going to get a jump ball is the call by the officials. Jump ball gives it back to the Rebels. Rebels trail by 7, 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. Leary with it. Drives to the right side, kicks out for Bruno. Bruno drives, finds Conti. Conti swings it. Green with a three. Oh, just can't get it to go. Patriots come down with it. 1:44 to go here in the third quarter. Drives to the basket. Layup won't go. Rebounded by Township, and we're going to get a foul called here. Foul's going to go against Conti. It's her second of the game. It's been a pretty clean game here. Not a lot of fouls either way. Inbounded pass knocked out of bounds off the Rebels. So Township's going to inbound again. Ball goes into the paint. They kick it back out. Long three-point attempt. Doesn't go. Rebound, put back, and a foul. Looks like we have an injury on the play. We're going to pause for an injury timeout. Injured on the play was the senior Conti. We saw her walk off the court. That's a good thing. We hope she's able to walk that off and get back into the game. Free throw attempt by the Patriots goes. So now they lead by 10 with 1:25 to go here in the third. Leary with the ball. Gets it to Green. Green to DeStefano. DeStefano pulls the trigger. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Township. A lot of ball movement here by the Patriots. Trying to find that lane to be able to drive to the basket. And there's the drive to the lane. Looks like we're going to have a foul called against the Rebels. Foul's going to be against the junior Green. That's her first of the game. Township inbounds, trying to get the ball to the paint. Stolen by Gresco. She's going to bring the ball up the court. Gets it to Leary. Leary drives to the basket. Floater. Gets it to go. Nice defensive play by Gresco. Gets the ball to Leary. Leary takes it to the hoop for two. Cuts the Patriot lead to 8. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A drive by Township. Basket is up and good. 15 seconds to go in the third. Leary with it now. Leary drives again. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Township. And they're just going to hold it in their own end as time runs out here in the third quarter. So as we head to the fourth, the score is Freehold Township 39, Your Hal Rebels 29. We are back with live action of the fourth quarter as the Rebels are taking on Freehold Township. Steal by Leary. Leary's going to go coast to coast for the layup. Rebels look like they're going to come out with a full court press now. Pressure on the Patriots, and we're going to have a travel called. Great start to the fourth quarter here for the Rebels as they trail by 8 with 7:40 to go. Ball inbounded to Leary. Leary shot won't go. Township's going to come down with a rebound. And we're going to have an offensive foul called for a little push off there by the Patriots. Gresko set to inbound. Gets it to Leary. Leary brings it across midcourt. Leaves it for Bruno. Bruno to DeStefano. Over to Gresko. Finds Bruno. Bruno pulls the trigger on a three. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Gresko. And looks like we're going to have a foul called. Foul's going to go against Township. It's going to send Gresko to the line for 2. Gresko's first is good. And the second goes as well. 6-point lead now. A lot of pressure here from the Rebels. Fight for the ball. Ball goes out of bounds off of Township. Ball inbounded by the Rebels, knocked out of bounds by the Patriots. So it's still going to stay here down in the Rebel end. Inbound attempt is kicked. Looks like we have a good sign too as Conti has returned to the bench. Like we said earlier, we hope she has a speedy recovery. Leary drives to the hoop. Shot attempt doesn't go. Foul on the play. They're going to call that foul against Leary. And now we're going to get a timeout taken by the Patriots. 6:49 to go here in the game. Rebels trailing by 6, 39-33. We are back from our timeout. 6:49 to go here in the game. Rebels trailing 39-33. Full court pressure. Township's going to break that drive to the hoop. Rejected by Bruno. Keeps it in bounds. Gets it to Gresko. Over to Leary. Finds Green. Green pulls the trigger. Three-pointer won't go. Rebounded by Township, but they're going to slow it down with that 6-point lead, just trying to take some time off the clock. Ball's now in the corner for the Patriots. They get it back up top. Nice little crossover drive to the hoop. Doesn't go. Bruno comes down with it. They're heading back the other way, and we're going to have a foul called there. It's going to be a blocking foul against Township. Rebels set to inbound from under their own basket. Can't find anyone, so the Rebels are going to take a timeout. 5:57 to go here, trailing by 6 in the fourth quarter. 39-33 lead by Township. Back from our timeout. Gresko set to inbound from under her own basket. Ball squirts away. Township comes down with it. They get it to the corner. Now a drive. Kicks it back out up top. Trying to set that offense back up. Drive to the basket. Shot won't go. Bruno comes down with it, and they're going to call a travel against the Rebels. 5:35 to go here in the game. Rebels trailing by 6. Entry pass in the lane. Shot won't go. Rebound by Township. Up and in, and they call the foul. Little end one. She gets the basket to go, and she's going to head to the line for one. Makes it 41-33. Township leading. Free throw is good, so she's going to complete the three-point lead and gives Township a 42-33 lead. Gresko with it now. Drives to the lane, doesn't get it to go. Bruno comes down with it. She fires. Can't get hers to go. Rebound by Township. Township with the ball, leading by 9. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Drives to the lane, doesn't go. Lands in the hands of a Township girl who puts in the easy layup, extending the Patriot lead to 11. Gresko with it now. It's a little step back three. Looks like it's deflected. And it looks like we're going to have an injured player here on the play, so we're going to take a timeout. That was Bruno who was down. So because we had the injury timeout, Bruno is going to have to leave for at least a play. Good news is we have Conti back in the game. Glad to see her injury wasn't serious. She's going to come back into the game and put some pressure on the offense right away, playing some really good defense. DeStefano now guarding the ball, drives to the hoop, gets the basket to go, and a foul. Township's been very effective with their drives to the hoop, drawing the foul and getting the baskets to go. 46-33. Township's leading now with 4:19 to go here in the fourth. Bruno's going to come back into the game, and DeStefano's going to exit. The free throw is good. Ball is now inbounded. Gresko with it. Drives to the lane and draws the foul. Gresko's going to shoot two. Gresco's first is good. Gets the second to go as well, and you're going to see some full court press here by the Rebels. Township breaks the press, gets it across midcourt. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Leary. Township set to inbound. Gets it up top. It's a little drive. Nice pass there to the cutter on the back door. Ball's deflected out of bounds off of Township. Gresco's gonna inbound. Inbounded to Leary. 3:50 to go here in the game. Ball over to Conti. Conti to Gresco. Gresco drives the baseline, draws the foul. Can't get it to go, but she's gonna be shooting two again. First free throw goes. She connects on the second as well, so that's 4 free throws in a row for Gresco. More pressure here from the Rebels. And the ball's deflected and stolen. Finds Green on the cut. Green with a layup, gets it to go. Rebels still showing that full court pressure. Township gets it across half court. Have it up top. Little spin move. Gonna back it out. Trying to get the Rebels to chase and play defense out top. Drive to the hoop and a foul is called. Foul's gonna be against the junior Green. So Township's back at the free throw line shooting 2. Connects on the first. Second free throw is good as well. So the Rebels inbound the ball. Leary with it on the right side. Gets it over to Gresco. Gresco fires a shot. No good. Rebounds by Township. Township leading 10, 49-39. Bruno's going to pick up a foul here, which is going to send Township to the line for 2. It appears they're in the double bonus now as the Rebels are over 10 fouls. First free throw is good. The second goes as well. So the Rebels inbound. Leary with it. Sends it down to Conti. Conti gets it back to Gresco. Gresco step back 3. Yes! Long three-pointer there for the Rebels. 9-point lead as Township is trying to break the press here. They get it across midcourt. Settling it down here are the Patriots. You got to think at this point the Rebels have to start to foul, even though they're in the double bonus. Otherwise, Township's just going to try to run, and there's the foul. Otherwise, Township will try to just run out the clock. Free throw is off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw goes. Rebels inbound. Leary with it. Leary drives to the basket, just can't get it to go. Battle for the board. Still fighting. Looks like the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it went out of bounds off the Rebels. Ball is inbounded quickly by Township into their own end. And we're going to have a traveling called here as the Rebels trail by 10 with 1:51 to go here in the game. We're going to have a timeout on the play taken by the Rebels with under 2 minutes to play and the Rebels trailing by 10. We are back from our timeout. 1:51 to go here in the game. Rebels trailing by 10. Ball is inbounded. Leary with it. Gets it to Gresco. Gresco drives. Kicks it over to Green. Green shot won't go. Rebounded by Bruno. Bruno shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. Township comes down with it. All the way ahead. Finds a wide open player for an easy layup. Leary with it now on the right side. Finds Conti. Conti's pass goes out of bounds. Township set to inbound. We're going to have a timeout taken by Township. They couldn't get the ball inbounded, didn't want to get called for a 5-second violation. So they're going to call that timeout with 1:18 to go here in the fourth. Township leading 54-42. Back from our timeout here, 1:18 to go. Township set to inbound. Gets the ball inbounds, and we're going to have a foul called against the Rebels. Township's in the double bonus, so they're going to go to the free throw line shooting 2. Second free throw off the mark, rebounded by Gresko. Gresko's going to take it all the way to the hoop and is rejected. Ball goes out of bounds off of Township. Gresko now set to inbound from under her own basket. Gets it to Leary. Leary drives. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Township. Township's now going to bring it up the left side. Ball swung back up top. Now over to the left. You can tell Township's just trying to run some time off the clock. .30 seconds to go here. Rebels aren't showing any quit. They just keep trying to fight for the entire game. Township's just going to go ahead and run the clock out here. Great show of sportsmanship by girls on both teams. It was a hard-fought, well-played game. And as the buzzer sounds, that's going to do it from here at Howell High School with your final score. The Freehold Township Patriots 54 and your Howell Rebels 42. Thank you for tuning in.